Hi everyone, and welcome back to another What's for Dinner video. This video is really neat because it is a part of a large collab here on YouTube, and it is hosted by Julia Pacheco. I'm going to link her channel down below, so make sure you check out her videos, her channel, and the playlist down below. And let's go ahead and jump right into the first recipe. So this is going to be egg roll soup, and as you can see here, we're starting out with some ground turkey. And you're just going to want to brown that up, and I am using about a pound of that. Next, you're going to need to take a big pot and some chicken bone broth, and you're going to use the whole container of the bone broth. Next, you're going to add in about 1.5 cups of white onion, 1 cup of shredded carrots, and then I'm going to be adding in about a teaspoon of garlic salt. Next, you're going to get some of this ground ginger, and you're going to be adding about a teaspoon of that as well. And then you're just going to want to mix everything up and bring that to a simmer. Next, you're going to need 4 cups of chopped cabbage, about 1.5 tablespoons of green onion, and then you're going to add your ground turkey into that mixture. Next, I'm going to be adding in 1.5 cups of vegetable broth, and then I'm just going to be adding salt and pepper to our liking. Then you're going to cover and simmer for about 15 minutes. And I did add some chili sauce into this just to give it a little kick. And that is the finished product. This was so delicious and definitely something I will be making again. On this night, I was making New Year's dinner because it was New Year's, and that's just a tradition that I do every year for my family. So first, I'm just going to be chopping up some of these fresh collard greens. You can also use frozen, but I just prefer the fresh. And once you get those chopped, you are going to rinse and drain them. Next, you are going to dice up half of a white onion. And as you can see here, my husband decided he wanted to help out since we got this new onion chopper, and I was completely clueless as to how to use it. And I actually think I ended up using the whole onion, so if you prefer, you can use the whole onion or half. Either way, it makes the recipe delicious. Next, I'm going to be quote unquote frying up some bacon. So you're going to need about 5 or 6 pieces of bacon. I'm using my little microwave gadget just because I had a lot of stuff on the stove. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't really like all the bacon grease flying everywhere. So you're just going to want to cook this for about 1 minute per slice. So I'm going to go ahead and add my collard greens to the pot. and I had a lot, as you can see here. Next, I'm just going to be adding up that whole white onion. And yes, I definitely did use the whole thing. Once you have that added, you're going to be adding in a cup of vegetable broth, a half a tablespoon of sea salt, and then you're going to add in 2 cups of chicken broth, and I am using these bouillon cubes. And then you're going to add in all that grease from those pieces of bacon. And I actually ended up frying up 5 more pieces of bacon and adding in that grease as well, because I really like to have that flavor in the collard greens. And then you just shred up those first 5 pieces of bacon and just add them into the mixture. Then you're going to cover and simmer this for about 30 minutes. And next, I'm just adding some butter to a saucepan for my black-eyed peas. And then I am adding the black-eyed peas, and then you just season them to your liking. So as you can see here, I paired it up with a cornbread muffin, some bacon, the collard greens, and the black-eyed peas, and it is so yummy. On this night, I'm making enchilada casserole. This is probably the easiest recipe in the whole entire world. I had some leftover hamburger meat from the night before when I made spaghetti. So I'm just putting down a piece of tortilla, some meat, some ranch seasoning, and some taco seasoning. And then once you have all that added, you are going to sprinkle it with cheese. And then you're just going to repeat this step however many times you like, depending on your casserole dish size. I think I ended up doing it 3 times. Next, you're going to add some enchilada sauce to the top once you are done with your layers. And you can use red or green. I just prefer the red. And then you're gonna top that with cheese. And you are going to bake it on 375 for about 20 minutes. And if your oven's like mine, definitely check on it so it doesn't burn. You guys already know. Oh, I guess I put more seasoning on top of the cheese. I forgot about that. So yeah, add the ranch and the taco seasoning on top of the cheese. Then you're gonna bake for 375 for 20 minutes. And that is what it looked like completed. And then you're just gonna slice it up in some little pie shapes and serve it to your family. So on this night, I am making Italian sub salad. So you're going to need a head of romaine lettuce. You're gonna need some of this organic, doesn't have to be organic, but baby spinach. And then you're gonna add about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of that other salad mixture. Then you're gonna slice up half of a cucumber. You're gonna slice up a red bell pepper. You're gonna slice up half a red onion. And then you're gonna add some salami and pepperoni, and you're just gonna wanna chop that up into smaller slices. And then you're gonna add about 1/4 cup of banana peppers. And then about 1/2 cup of diced cheese. You can use mozzarella or provolone. I chose provolone. And then you're gonna salt and pepper, give it a little stir. And I did top this with balsamic vinaigrette dressing, and it was really, really tasty. I also made turkey chili this night, but I guess I've already shown you guys that recipe, so I didn't add it in there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely make sure you check out the playlist collab link down below. Give this video a big like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.